About to get started here, Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Fair ball.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Nick Kurtz at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground to short, could be two. It's in and out of his glove.
He's out.
To second, they get one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. And it's 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground to first. Could be two. Over to Cruz. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Leading off, Jake Mangum. Yeah. Swing and a ground ball. One gone, bottom half of the first. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cortez slings to first, and here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. B-Ray coming to the plate now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. The underhand flip there with plenty of time, and that ends the top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. On the ground, right side, and he's out on the tag. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Jeff McNeil. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back here in Pittsburgh, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. The Pirates score first. It's 2-0. Here's Joey Bart now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Butler under it. And there's one down. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Now a chance for Connor Griffin.
Nope, that's inside.
Fought off foul. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cruz throws right, bats left. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Mangum at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Cruz on at second with 2 down. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here at PNC Park, here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Next to the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Out to short, Cruz. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mangum has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the last of the third. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Lau at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Inside, ball one.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fouled off left side. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air. Severino. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, number 6.
Just missed. Bart, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 down. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Three two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. So 2 down. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Out to short. Wilson ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. That one fouled off.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 down. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in ahead of the throw with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In the air, left field, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
O'Hearn. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Mangum. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
All over that one right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly.
This one in the air, center field. Butler on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 9-1. So no one on after the sac fly. Brian Reynolds here. Just missed.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one could be trouble. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Into center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
O'Hearn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Lawrence Butler.
And it's fouled away. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 2. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next to the A's, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch swinging.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
On the ground. The flip. They get the out of there. And that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Connor Griffin digs in now. And Luis Severino continues.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
On the ground to the left, Wilson tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, O'Neill. Now pitching for the
Joey
A's,
Estes taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Left field, and it gets into the seats.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The 0-2.
Inside ball.
The Buccos up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Now a pop-up on the infield. Cortez settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. High fly ball, right field. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Langoliers round second on his way to 3rd. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Two on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging for the K. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground to 3rd. Whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Rip towards 3rd. 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2.
Oh, that's
That's
out.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Towards first. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And that one's going to get into the corner. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn hit on the ground to the right side. McNeil gets it to first, and that'll keep more. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, do you have a single pitcher all time that you wish you could get an at-bat against in the history of the game? Someone pitching now or someone that pitched before you played in the majors?
Wow. You know, I would say, it would be interesting what it would feel like to step in there against Bob Gibson because of how intimidating he was and just how fearless he was. What that at bat.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Lawrence Butler.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And ball 1. The Pirates up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Bart gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, digging in, Connor Griffin. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. On a line out towards center. Butler gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hey.
And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Now 2 out. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
Center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that.
McNeil gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to begin the 8th. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Isaac Matson on the pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next, the A's. Catcher, Shea Langolier.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Matson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Mangum moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Popped in the air. Left field. Mangum should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Now pitching for the
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Elvis Alvarado. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That's out number 2. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered in this game.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. The 2-run shot, his 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-2.